The Gift from Truong Sa, written by Mary Blake, illustrated by June Julie. It was a sunny summer day when Dad finally came home. He had been away for more than a year. Nam sat alone in his front yard, playing with a toy car. He did not see Dad walking down the road. Suddenly, Nam recognized the familiar voice.
Nam!
Dad called out, smiling and waving at him. Surprised, Nam looked up at Dad, smiling briefly, but then he turned away, picked up his toy, and went into the house.
What is the matter with Nam?
Dad thought sadly. He followed Nam inside. Mom was so happy to see Dad, but she was surprised with Nam's manner. Mom quickly prepared a nice lunch. Mom and Dad chattered happily through the meal, while Nam sat silently eating. He didn't look at Dad. He ate quickly, then took his toy car and went outside. In a few minutes, Dad went outside. He sat down next to Nam and asked,
Why are you not happy to see me, Nam?
You promised to come home for my birthday, but you didn't,
said Nam. Nam tried hard not to cry.
Oh, now I see,
said Dad.
I suppose that was disappointing. Let me explain.
Okay,
said Nam.
Do you remember what I told you about my work, Nam?
Dad asked. Nam did not answer.
I am a seaman on the Truong Sa Islands of Vietnam,
said Dad. Nam nodded as he rolled his toy car along the ground.
The islands must be guarded both day and night. I must take my turn on patrol each day,
Dad continued. Nam nodded as he jumped his toy car over a stone.
The islands must be guarded both day and night. I must take my turn on patrol each day,
Dad continued.
The islands must be guarded both day and night. I must take my turn on patrol each day,
Dad continued.
Truong Sa is quite far from the mainland,
said Dad.
So, in addition to patrolling the island, we seamen grow vegetables and raise cattle.
Nam parked his toy car by a clump of grass and looked at Dad.
There are terrible storms at sea, Nam. When a fishing boat is lost in a storm, it is the job of the seaman to find it,
Dad continued.
We had such a storm 3 months ago. There was a fishing boat in trouble, but my comrades and I found the boat and rescued the crew. That is why I couldn't come home on leave for your birthday.
Nam looked at Dad and nodded.
Nam, I'm sorry that I wasn't home for your birthday. I can't always come when I want to, but I will always love you and always miss you when I am away,
said Dad. Dad reached into a sack that lay beside him and pulled out a toy ship made of many seashells and dried sea almonds.
For you, Nam,
Dad said. Nam could hardly believe his eyes. Dad continued.
I worked on it for a year. I had hoped to bring it for your birthday.
Dad,
asked Nam.
it's such hard work, and it keeps you away for so long. Why don't you stop being a seaman and come home?
Nam set the seashell ship down very carefully.
Dad,
asked Nam.
it's such hard work, and it keeps you away for so long. Why don't you stop being a seaman and come home?
Dad smiled and said,
If all the seamen went home, Nam, who would protect Vietnam's islands and seas?
Nam set the seashell ship down very carefully, stood, and put his arm on Dad's shoulder.
I'm sorry, Dad, for being angry. Now I understand. You and your comrades need to protect the Truong Sa Islands from bad people, so you couldn't come when you wanted to,
said Nam.
Thank you for the wonderful ship, Dad,
said Nam.
I will put it near my bed every night so I can feel that you are next to me. Dad, I want to visit the Truong Sa Islands one day,
said Nam.
Oh, sweetie,
said Dad as he wrapped Nam up in his big, strong arms.
It's far away, but one day I will take you there. Standing under sea almond trees and singing the Vietnamese national